Man, that vagina juice talk.
Yo, what is going on, YouTube comic book family? How are you doing? As you see already, man, we're laughing here, and we haven't even got started yet.
Nope.
But thank you so much for hanging out for 47 consecutive weeks. This is Buy Your Pass, the place to be. I say it every damn time. 8 o'clock is the place to be. And before we get the show going right now, you're probably wondering why Edwin the Comic Jabroni is like that. You know what? He has a conference call to do. You know what?
Too
Let
right.
him do his conference call, and he'll come on the show. We're gonna have a great time, man. But not only that, our fourth member right now. This is the fourth member of the Four Horsemen, Mr. John Comics with Kids. Congratulations, sir. You're hitting 1,000. I tried to stay awake last night. I dozed off, man. I kept saying,
I felt bad.
Send me the invite.
I felt bad that I didn't get you on earlier, so I apologize. I know you wanted to jump in there, and it's my bad. Absolutely, yeah. I don't usually stay up late on a weeknight as well, and I'm drinking, and I don't usually have like 6 people at a time on my show. It was nuts.
I don't
It was
remember
everything
last
crazy.
night, so that was
And
great.
Bueller's right. It's the 4K crew here on this show now.
Oh, now, hell
4K
yeah.
in the house.
John's about to pass everybody. You see, it's like that story of the hare and the turtle. Before you know it, the turtle starts wetting.
I'm
Wow.
a Ninja Turtle now. I took that radioactive super juice.
That's the juice we were talking about when we started the show.
Well, I don't have any juice
All
right
that's left
now.
from my candle.
All right. But once again, man, sir, congratulations. That is a milestone that everyone wants to hit
Heat.
in the comic book
Who's in
community.
heat?
And I'm so happy that you did it, man. And you always call yourself the slowest turtle. But you know what? On fire, Bueller bump. You had a Rican bump. You had a Perry bump. You had an Edwin bump. And you know
And
what?
I also I think I've invented the term the backseat bump because backseat driver was dropping a lot. I brought him in at the very beginning of the show because he never really does much on YouTube or Instagram, but he was really promoting the crap out of my channel, and I love that guy. And so the backseat bump. I love getting a good backseat bump. Everybody likes
Little back
backseat
door
bump.
action.
I didn't say door, seat. Just go parking with the lady, man. Give her a little backseat bump. You know what I'm saying?
As always, we have my brother right now, man, part of the CTT. Yo, Perry Comics,
That was
how
me.
are you doing today, sir?
I'm all right, you know. Well, since Jabroni's not here, I'm really excited because tomorrow's new comic book day, and we get to talk about comics tonight.
And I gotta say real quick, man, it was nice to hang out with Edwin last Monday. I had a blast just hanging out with him here. And you know what? Yo, man, it was epic, and I can't wait to maybe fly down to San Antonio.
Get the fuck out of here.
We never know.
Right,
But,
I'm like an hour away from you, and you neglect to see me for a whole year.
well, you know what? Hey, you can come down to Bartow next
I did
Friday.
last year. I came down to Bartow. You could go
Next
to a street
Saturday, come
festival.
down, let's
You
do
could
it
go to
again.
you could go to a street festival for a whole day. Yeah, you can't come over here and hang out. Yeah,
We know about this.
exactly.
All right, man. You know what? This is
I will
Fire, man.
say, I don't know how far apart you guys are, but I got a ton of community members that are up in Los Angeles, and I ain't seen a one. And that's like an hour and 20 minutes, 30 minutes away.
Oh,
So there's a ton of people. Like Flaco Rincon is an awesome guy that I've met at WonderCon, but like I've never gone up to his neighborhoods up in LA where he says the hunting is ripe, ready to go. So there's a lot of LA homies that I'm supposed to go up there in a couple of weeks to see a big time community member if that all works out.
and make it work out. With that being said, Mr. John Comics with Kids, man, can you please look at this chat right here and say, what's going on, guys?
What's going on? What's going on? All right, Mr. Gretzky first in the chat. Hello, Agu Ramos was segundo in the chat. Good to see you, brother. He is one of the West Coast homies. Let's see, D Maze Gay. Oh, I don't know. D Maze Gaming. What is this? DMZE game.
DMZ.
That's how I
Hello to you, sir. I don't know how I'm saying it. I'm blown. That's like it's not even complicated. Two Brother Comics and Joey Bag of Sevens, Laryngean Vigilante and Mark the Cuddy Sark, Hack 79, Longbox Diving, Two Gun Pedro. We got comics with Bueller, the Bueller Bump Man, knocking up channels left and right. Got, I think I said hello to Mr. Gretzky, but if not, again, hello. Who Flung Poo? It was probably Perry, but we don't know. Snizzle Pop, good to see you. Tom's Comic Books and Reviews. And let's see here. Scar Pads Comic Treks. That's a new channel for me. How you doing, brother?
Nice, nice.
Mike Sanchez, Slim Comics and more. TJ's in the chat. Hello, TJ.
Hello.
Cano Loco Sports.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
Samuel David and Steve Whiting. Good to see you, Steve. And let's see. It's pronounced Demise. Okay, there you go. Demise Gaming. Hello.
Nice.
Oh, Agu is West Coast homie. Hashtag do it. And Jabroni is he's around somewhere. Look at that hat. That hat in that picture is nuts.
He's from Texas, a 10-gallon hat, right?
It's like 25 gallons by the look of
He
it.
keeps his dumbbells in there for whenever he needs a quick workout.
It definitely looks big enough.
I'm pretty sure that's what he does. And you mentioned Canal Sports. You know what, man? That's a cool homie. He's brothers to J. Ortiz. And you know what? He's a big boxing fan. So you guys like boxing. He's a big supporter of, like, you know, just boxing in general. But a lot of he want to support the Puerto Rican community when it comes to boxing. So I gotta plug that in there, because you know what? That's it, man. You know, we got MMA out there and boxing. So you know what? Support some boxing stuff too. You know, why not? All right, now, man. Let's see what's going on here. What's going? Is John on mute?
I'm talking to my kiddos here. Sorry.
Hi, kiddos.
Oh, hey, Kate and Charlie, how are you doing?
Hope you guys had a great day at school.
They're ignoring their dad like they should, I guess.
Oh, they're awesome kids for that.
Man, but let's get this show on the road right now. Man, this is it, man. This is Buyer Pass hanging out once again. We are the Four Horsemen. Edwin is on a conference call. He's going to jump on the show. He's going to start showing off his guns. And you know what? Man, new month. This is February. January is behind us. Let's talk about the new books that are dropping tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone in the chat. All right, man, this is it. We're already lined up what we're going to talk about first. Before we get to that, we got Read of the Week. Mr. John, Comics with Kids, what was your Read of the Week last week?
I will say I didn't love a lot of the books I got last week, but I had two great reads from last week that I'm struggling to choose between, so I'm just going to run through both. Last God, issue 4 was awesome. Artwork still stellar. Perry still frozen. This book still great. Writing is cool. Just I love the way the story goes. So if you're not checking out this Black Label, Last God is really great. But I think I'd probably, if I just had to pick one, would pick Something's Killing the Children. The storyline finished. It was a great finale. I freaking dig this cover where she's
what
just
was
like
killing
going,
the children?
She's going balls out on this beast. Look at her, just This is like legit, like John Woo fight style stuff going on here, flying through the air.
He doesn't know who John Woo
really
is, probably. So
those are my faves.
nice.
I did it, and I did 2.
All right, cool, man. Mr. Perry Comics, I know we agreed on a book, and we've been talking about it. How about you let the community know what's the one book that we enjoyed reading last week, man?
Well, you read it today.
Oh, very true. But it's
Thor, issue number 2. That shit was fucking awesome. between Donny Cates taking a dump all over the Justice League, between Thor saying F you to Galactus, between Beta Ray Bill coming in looking like a Spartan warrior. It was crazy, man. I'm excited for a Marvel book for the first time in God knows how long. So I hope it doesn't let me down with issue 3 and so on and so forth. I hope they keep momentum up. But I really enjoyed it. I did a full length review on my channel. That was pretty damn good.
You sure did. I was watching. I got halfway through because I'm always behind on watching videos and reading my books. That's nothing new. But you know what? Edwin's, he'll come to the show and we'll talk about some books. All right. So, excuse me. That was our read of the weeks, guys. And looks like John, he unmuted. We can talk now.
Yeah, I'm living the dream.
Right.
I was trying to find some of those covers. I got some sweet covers of the week. I was trying to make sure I want to make sure I can screen share. That's the best part of the show is being able to see those cool covers of the week.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to get that ready for everybody.
There you go.
Yeah,
John the technician.
Hardly ever been the case.
A few more people just popped in the house, man.
Yeah. I definitely saw Sharon. Life with 2 YouTubers in the chat. Thank you for coming by, Sharon.
Whoa. Life with 2 YouTubers. I didn't get a chance because I was driving on the way home, but they did a live stream with Bake the Snake. So I got a free Bake the Snake mystery box from Life with 2 YouTubers. If that's correct. Me?
You did?
I think so. I'm just trying to put 2 and 2 together. I need full out, like someone needs to explain things to me for me to fully understand them.
All the terms and conditions apply.
Yes. So that was cool. Thank you for the AOK.
Nice.
It was very good.
In the chat, we also had E. Ortiz, and we had One God Tank, and you highlighted Repair Tech Tony. What's up, Tony Tone?
Tony T.
Air Spider, hello to you. Unruly Simeon, always awesome seeing you in the chat, brother. The Wednesday poll list. I really do love their Instagram, man.
Yeah.
They are always entertaining.
The podcast Wednesday. So I work from home on Wednesdays mostly. And I sit down and I just like listen to their podcast. And it is one of the most entertaining podcasts. It is so freaking good. I implore you, if you're not listening to their podcast, you need to. And they need to get their ass on YouTube and do that shit. They need to come on.
Listening to podcasts because my drive is super short. And I have my kids around all the time. It's like hard to listen to a podcast. I struggle. So there's so many great ones I would love to listen to. So I'm sorry that I'm not listening. If you've got a podcast, I'm probably the worst audience for something like that. I'm sorry.
Because he's busy talking to me. I'll call John, and while he's driving. Yo, John, what's going on? All right, man, I'm hanging out with the family here with the wife and the kids. You're on speaker. Oh,
everybody's like, "Hey, Ron." All the girls are like, "Hey, Ron."
So say hi to me.
He never calls me.
That's true. I do, but it's usually
it's like 2 in the morning.
It's like 2 in the morning at a live stream. I'm like, hey, let's call John and wake his ass up. Yeah.
You saw Perry's face. He put his head down. Hashtag butthurt.
Hey, don't talk about what Jabroni did to you.
I know, man.
Hey, so Rod, I know you and I enjoy a good trade. I know that Perry's been picking up trades lately. I wanted to highlight a couple of trades. So I feel like it's been really slow the last few weeks. There haven't been a whole bunch of books. And so I've been trying to put a little bit of money toward trades that I've always wanted to read. So 2 weeks ago, I snagged Batman Under the Red Hood, which is when they bring Jason Todd back as the Red Hood. I hear this is amazing.
Is that hard? No, it's soft.
It's a huge book, though. You got a ton of issues in here, like 30 issues, 20 issues.
Stick your fingers in it and open it. Let's see a page, random page. Oh, that's cool.
Pow, pow, pew, pew.
That's awesome.
Shot fires.
So I snagged that DC one 2 weeks ago, and then last week I decided to pass on that Donny Cates issue 2. Didn't love issue 1, so I went with the Jason Aaron Thor Complete Collection Volume 1.
That's dope.
Another like 20 issues or something of comics here. I mean, here, let's do another random page.
Yeah, random spread.
Whoa!
I just came up with a new thing, random spread.
Oh yeah, you love a good random spread.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So that looks like Thor strapped to an
When he
asteroid.
randomly spread open a comic.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah,
So yeah,
we usually flip through the pages, but we don't spread through the pages. But
You don't spread
yeah,
your books open? Come on, man.
nah, man,
you don't
nah.
want to.
Rod don't even read his books.
You got to be gentle, baby.
Yeah,
You don't want to hurt the spine.
yeah.
So yeah, so I think for me, I enjoy grabbing a good trade like that I haven't read before, and then spending a little bit of money there, and then of course saving some money too, because I think this week I'm looking at 6 books max, unless you guys throw down some title that I haven't heard of in a while, and I'm like, oh dang.
All right, no, we'll find out. We'll kick it off with here, Perry,
What are you
man.
laughing about now,
What we
Perry?
got, man? Or John, let's kick it off with some DC books, man. I know it's not too many.
What are you giggling about over there, baby?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
No, definitely talking about the baby down below. Big
Oh,
Huey,
okay.
down below.
Oh, thank you, John.
He the baby. He the baby.
Oh man. Well, I made so my next review that's coming out, I did a woman's voice. So it kind of reminded me of like, I don't know. I don't know why that just popped in my brain.
I don't know. We're talking about DC comics.
We're talking about DC. I thought you could let the chat decide.
No, we already decided.
Who's decided?
DC first indies in our chat.
I thought
The
we
boss-
let the chat
the boss
decide.
man decided.
Yeah, the Jefe.
And
Let's go,
Jefe,
Castro.
Yikes.
DC first, indies second, Marvel third.
Okay.
I thought I made it perfectly clear. Probably not. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, everyone. in the chat.
I generally read things when people send me messages. I don't skim it and be like,
I
think
skim
it's
it.
cool.
I skim it all the time.
You skim everything. You don't read anything.
I went in the group chat, like 30 messages. I'm not gonna read this. I'm not gonna...
He's like, where are the gifts? I want to see a good.
John is a giffer.
We
John
got
does very
all
good
the
gifts
big ones,
and
all the
memes.
big comic books that dropping this week for Edwin. That way we can have some time hanging out with Edwin. So we'll knock off all the small lists. We'll knock off DC. We don't have too many books for DC. Indies was kind of light. I know Perry's gonna have one. He wanna.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Edwin is probably gonna be like, "What? You skipped my stuff? I don't have any Marvel books." Jeez.
He has a few. He
Okay.
has 4.
Okay, good. All right, that's what I got. So maybe we got the same 4.
Yep.
Not
So
like-
then we'll knock off all these small ones, and then Edwin can. Oh, geez, Perry. Edwin can come on the show, and then he'll talk about his books, and then his week is kind of light too. But with that being said, man, let's do this, man. Let's talk about some DC Comics, comic book community. Everyone in the chat, we're gonna talk about some DC books that are dropping tomorrow. And John, man, I know you have. You told me one book.
Yeah, I only got one darn book from DC this week. I skimmed through. I'm not trusting Batman anymore. I'm not trusting a lot of this stuff. So I'm just getting the one I'm enjoying, which is the Maxi series, Lois Lane issue 8. The book with the crappiest covers, but the best story.
Oh,
Welcome back.
welcome back. Welcome back. God damn, they kept asking questions on that stupid ass conference call. I hate when they do
What were you
that.
doing in Florida?
Oh, he's here. He's
What?
here.
I've been here for like 5 minutes, man.
All right. So, damn it. So,
What I miss?
you read the week, man.
DC, and I gave my first DC book is Lois Lane. That's it. That's my only DC book.
I kind of want to read Batman for the simple fact. I don't know if you show the picture of Batman like giving the Penguin like a Columbia necktie. Like that looks crazy.
That does sound crazy.
So I'm like, all right, maybe because I'm gonna pick up issue 86, 87. I want to grab this one. I want to like see who's written it. James Tinian is writing Batman now, and he does a pretty solid job. I think he's getting off of 100. He's only doing up to 100, and then it's going to transfer to someone else.
Is that confirmed?
I don't think it's confirmed. I think that they just threw him in there to finish King's run, but who knows? He might keep going, or it might transfer off into someone else. But I don't know if you could see this. Here, spoiler.
On the app, right?
Oh,
Yeah, it looks crazy, man.
don't do it, man. Don't do it.
You'll smash it.
champion.
Man, he has my coconut,
Yeah,
man.
that's my coconut. Anyways, 86 Batman was okay, but 87 picked it up. Definitely picked it up. It was a lot better than 86.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm picking up Batman 88, and just the regular cover. These Matina covers now, I'm Matinaed out. Like they seem to always be the same, like the same look.
Style, yeah.
You can't tell one from the other. They're all the same. And it's $1 extra. I'm good.
All right, man. Yo, a few more people jumping in the house, man. John Comics with Kids, can you do your thing, brother?
I won't, but I will call out the chat here. Hello. We got Captain Comics. Steve is in the chat. That was a blast hanging out with him the other day and with Ray. That was too much fun. We got, who else did I miss? Two Brother Comics. I think we got them earlier. Hello. Absolute Venom 13. Good to see you here. Let's see. Second Street Marvel. I think we said hello to Trinity earlier. Slim Comics and more. I think we got all these folks. Where are we at? Who else is coming in here? Sinsaro and C3 Comics. Those guys are here. Poor Mike is here. Oh, poor Mike.
What up, poor Mike?
Oh, man. I think that's all I see, though. We haven't called out. Oh, and we did not get Edwin's read of the week last week because
Yeah, what was it, huh? What was it?
Star Wars, number 2.
Star Wars.
Liked it, man. Liked it.
Nice.
It left you on a cliffhanger that they never really talked about ever in Star Wars lore. I don't want to give it away because I don't want
What
to
was it?
Burke nasty. But
Come on, what was it? No one's reading Star Wars in the chat.
yeah. But I haven't read all of Star Wars, books and all of this. So I don't know if they've ever really touched on this part of the ending to this comic, but damn, it had me intrigued. So,
Now you're leaving me with the cliffhanger. For the cliffhanger.
I'm leaving you with the cliffhanger. You can read it for free online like Rod always does.
Shots fired.
Rob the comic Rican.
Can I say that my only book for DC, man, is going to be that Joker and Harley Quinn Sanity.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna
Chicken butt.
Yep. Exactly. Well said. And man, whatever, man. Whatever.
I don't know. I picked up that first one and I didn't like it, so I didn't pick up the last one.
I liked it. I kind of enjoy the whole thing they come with the serial killers and stuff like that. I think it was different and cool. I kind of like stuff like that.
I don't know.
You like horror?
Have you ever seen Dexter on Showtime? It kind of felt like that. Like
Great show, by the way.
Yeah, great show, but the book was there. When that comic came out, there were so many other Harley Quinn books that were coming out all at the same time.
Yeah.
DC.
That's what I said. At the end of last year, there was such an oversaturation of Joker and Harley that like it turned me off completely. I huddled down with my detective and I put my blinders on to everything else. And it worked out great.
All right, nice, man. Well, that's for you. I've never seen Dexter. My wife wants to see Dexter, just have not got around to see it, man.
It's good.
He kills
It's good.
people.
First full season. After that, you can stop watching.
Yeah. Leave it on that cliffhanger. It's good.
Yeah.
So after the first season, no more.
Watch the first 4 seasons. After that, yeah.
I've only seen when he moves into the house with that woman.
Why are you giving shit away, man?
Oh, come on. The show's like, how old? That's like spoiling The Sopranos, Like, come on.
I couldn't decide if it was the worst spoiler ever or the best spoiler ever because it didn't explain anything. The guy did that thing with the girl.
Explain.
Spoiler.
And he doesn't have any sex, nor does she. Because of traumatic backgrounds,
Oh my
Good
God.
show.
All right, man. This is Buyer Pass hanging out with the 4 horsemen right here, and we're having a great time talking about Dexter, talking about Harley Criminal Sanity that took a derail, which has been derailed since like 8 o'clock this morning, hanging out with these guys on a private chat on Instagram. I love these guys. These are my homies.
Right
And
here.
once again, Mr. John Comics the Kids, congratulations for hitting the 1,000
That was a
mark.
Joker laugh?
Sir. Congratulations.
Following the lead here by that triple threat lead. You guys are paving the path here.
I'm happy. I was so happy, man. And
You're so happy you went right to bed.
Yep.
exactly. I did went to bed. I wanted to jump on the show, but you know what?
Well, Bueller was on first, and you couldn't be on.
Yep.
Oh,
You got salty.
it was the Bueller bump that got him there. But you know what?
Chicken.
That's all right.
Hey, I got another DC book. Anybody else got another one?
I got one.
I got one more.
I didn't pick up issue 1, and issue 2 comes out this week, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get issue 1 and 2 of Daphne Breyer. So I'm kind of interested.
Byrne. Burn. Like the actress Burn.
Good Lord, man.
Why wouldn't they just put BURN? Come on.
Because nobody spells that
man.
name that way.
It's Burn. Get it right. For God's sakes.
Well, I am picking up Justice League 40, and it might be the last Justice League I get because 39 was not very good.
Ooh.
Oh.
Not very good. And there was the conclusion of this Justice League Doom War. And I'm not the only person because I've heard it from a bunch of others. Like it was an ending that made no sense. And it's a book that's a story that's been going on for like 4 months now. And it's just, I hate that. Byron. Who flung poo with the is it Byron? Daphne Byron?
And that more doers.
Someone left the greatest comment on my channel. I pronounced a Japanese title better than I did an English title. I get Japanese names perfectly right, but American names is too difficult. The English language is very complex.
He's got no problem calling Ron.
And Perry shit isn't.
Ron is easy. He says that name all the time. Nice. All right, man. So, man, we already did.
Edwin's got one more.
I know. Yep, he's got one more. Go ahead, Edwin.
Yeah, he just said Justice League.
That's it.
Okay.
Perry, what do you got? Because I have no idea what you told me one DC book and that was it.
He already did his too. I think Roseburn.
Yeah.
Sorry, something.
Yeah, Byron and Batman.
All right.
I'm sticking with it. That's what it looks like to me. I don't care.
All right, now, man, we're gonna do these indie comics, comic book community, YouTube. We are gonna do some indie comics. I know Perry's like he's ready. He wanted to pronounce some Japanese names, and there's one book out there that he's gonna be doing the dance. But Mr. John Comics with Kids,
I got just the one. I mean, I was looking at a couple of books that might be starting up, but nothing was good enough for me to say, yeah, definitely I'm picking it up. So the only one, and I'm sure some of the other guys will be mentioning it too, is Money Shot, baby. Woo! Woo! Get that? Oh, God.
Yep, that's
not in my hair.
Yep, that's not on my list, but I know it's on certain
it's
people's list.
Hilarious, and those covers are outrageous, and it just makes me laugh. It's just funny. It
is. It's a hoot.
And you mentioned Money Shot. We're just gonna throw it out there real quick. Money Shot issue 1, 2, and 3. Issue 1's on third print. Issue 2 and 3 is on second print. So people have been digging it. They like it. They're buying it, and that's what the LCS needs. And whoever's pre-ordering comic books too. So yeah, man, it's been a hit. You guys digging it, man. What do you think about it, Mr.
Used to have a super short, like low print run too. Like yeah, it's on a second print, but the print run for that first one was probably what 7,000.
And there's crazy homages to it. Like they have one Star Wars homage to it.
So yeah, 7,000 comics sold out, and they're going to a second print. People want to read about these scientists having sex with aliens. That's the gist of the book, guys. The gist, not the.
We got if the TJ Slab Dragon's in the house. He's leaving a comment here. We gotta show it to the screen, man.
What an honor.
All right, man. So Man, I want to keep talking about Money Shot. I mean, you only read the first issue.
Russ getting hot and bothered.
All right, so let's see here. John already knocked off his first book.
Varingian's mentioning that Perillo Vampirella cover. That Vampirella's dropping some hot book this week with tons, as usual, like tons of covers. If you like your Perillo Vampirella, obviously there's a I want to say like it's like $100 book or something. Like you have to pay $100 to get it or some crazy thing.
Are people even reading Vampirella? Or are they just picking it up for the covers?
I don't know.
It's hard to find a Vampirella that the page is open.
Well, you can ask Jeff Comic 813 because that's on his pull list every Wednesday.
Worst job in comic books. Interior artist for Vampirella.
No, the writer is the worst because like I gotta
Everybody
write some
knows
shit with it.
what your name is. Interior artist for Vampirella. Come on.
I've watched a lot of reviews on YouTube of comic books, New Comic Book Day, and I still have yet to see somebody review a Vampirella.
Ooh, I'll do it for you this week.
Oh, will you, baby?
Yeah, for Wednesday. Me and Dylan will do it.
Damn! Look at these the promises.
Oh man,
Who's gonna be on the show? I'm good.
I will say, I when Art Durham did that Vampirella cover, I bought it and I did read it.
It was cool.
All right. I didn't love it, but it was all right.
oh damn.
Ready, give everyone an A. Come on.
Ooh. Next up.
All right, next up, exactly, man. So let's see here. Man,
Who else has an indie? What's going on here?
I got a few.
I got a few. I got one or two.
All right,
I think Jabroni's next.
What you got, Edwin?
Who's next?
Boom Studios. I'm gonna go with Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, #3, man. And let me tell you, if you think you're a Power Rangers fan bigger than I am a Turtles fan, you better go get that book because I'm finna spoil it again.
It's gonna be the full first appearance of the Green Ranger Shredder.
First full appearance of Green Ranger Shredder. I love
Terry.
it. I'm digging it, man. I like it. And I think Rican Comics he read it already and he posted his review on Instagram. I read it. So now I'm even more hyped to read this.
Heck yeah.
Wow.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm just picking that up because it's the first appearance of the Green Shredder. So,
No,
it's not.
Damn it! The last issue was the first appearance. It's the Hulk 180, 181. He shows up at the very end, full costumed out, says Green Ranger or whatever, and then in this one, I guess it's a first full appearance.
All right.
The thing they do is like one panel at the last page, and then the next issue they do the whole thing.
Yeah, but it was a whole page with just him on the cover. So it's not guys' first appearance, but it's not going to go anywhere.
Yep.
It's not. This isn't a first appearance that you're going to see 20 years from now. Like, holy smokes, I better have gotten that one.
All right.
I'm getting to that book, guys. I see Agu Ramos Who Flung Poo and one I'm talking about. I'm getting to that one.
All right, man. So what you got, Perry, man? What you got, man?
Who Flung Poo said Tart, which I'm picking up Tart out of Scout Comics. It's I actually have a review dropping at 9 p.m. right after this show. It's actually pretty good. One thing that I noticed that I liked about the book right away, there's no white pages. Everything is like textured and has like a tea bag effect. You know when you take like a white bag and you tea bag it and the white absorbs the tea bag color? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The story is cool. If you're into like supernatural demon hunter stuff, time traveling, this is right up your alley, you know?
Oh.
And you know, make sure you're over 18 when you buy this because there is slight nudity in the book.
Yep. I think that's why my wife likes you so much. She goes, man, Perry loves his sex. And I'm just like, oh, you know.
Wait a minute. Is Perry?
Rob does it?
She's like, everything he talks about is just... I'm just like, that's Perry. You know, just go with the flow here, man. What the hell? But you know, the tea bag. Anyway,
yeah, like when you get like a white paper, you tea bag it, you know, and then when it's wet, you put it in the oven and it comes out, and then that way you could write on it and it has that cool effect on the paper. Get out of here.
I mean that.
You guys aren't scholars. You guys.
Yeah,
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's the problem here. Clearly,
Mr. John Commons and kids, a few more people just jumped in the house. We have the honor to say hello to these guys, man.
1, 2 Comic Talk is in there. Hello. Snizzle Pop, I think we said hello to you. But Justice for Comics, you're in the chat now. Good to see you. And Pope C, how you doing, brother? And let's see. I don't know who else I'm missing. Discovery Bag discovered us. Dun, dun. Let's see. I saw Joey Bag of Sevens earlier. I think he's been in there for a while. Of course, we said hello to Wolf Warner.
Oh,
Woof.
Lean back.
Legit. And Mark Knapp. Hello to Mark.
All right, cool.
And I think that's it.
Terry Teabags paper. Yeah, you never written like a witch journal before. You know, like the type of books that come leather bound, and you want to have the interior not look like regular white paper.
just make
You know?
just make a video. Just make a video on it and put it on your.
All right, I'll make a teabagging video for you guys.
Well, yeah, I'm trying
I'm
to.
not sure if I can put it on
I don't
YouTube, but,
want to. I don't want to. Go through all this stuff here, but
Don't hate on the teabag.
Anyways, man, let's keep it going here. John's eyes open up like a deer, man. But let me talk about something here. I want to throw out a book. I want to pick up this Man Who Effed Up Time issue number 1. I think it sounds pretty dope. It's about a time machine, and I saw that. I had to give the plug out to the Key Collector app. And thank you for that. That's why we have the app for certain books. And it looks pretty interesting. And I want to figure it out, man. What's going on this book?
It sounds funny. I read that synopsis on it. It sounds funny, but I got so many books, man. I'm still cutting back. So
Yeah, the idea sounds cool. The cover looks fucking stupid. Like, in a way, like you got the dinosaur from Moon Girl. You got some woman that like she looks like Marge from The Simpsons. Like just like the artwork, it just looks like very amateurish.
well, maybe the interior artwork.
Yeah, no. So like, I hope the interior, because it sounds really cool. But like looking deep into the cover, it just doesn't look like it looked like some like entry level artist drew that.
I said I would just take a look at it when I got to the shop, but it's
Yeah.
definitely on my list.
Same.
Like, do I want it? Do I take a look? What do I think? So it's there. I'll take a look.
The B cover looks a little better, but it's a $20 cover. I'm like, nah,
No thanks.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not spending $20 in a book, but I know Edwin has 2 more indie books because John is finished with your indie books, right, John?
Oh yeah,
I got
the book.
All right, what you got, Edwin? You got 2 more?
from Danger Zone. I'm gonna go with Going to the Chapel, issue number 4. It's finally concluded. For some reason, something happened in December, January. They couldn't put the book out till February. We're finally getting the ending to the story. I can say that I was sent the issue number 4, so I've already read it online. But I want to, help the writer, help Danger Zone out, and buy it, and buy the comic, man. And it's a great story, and it's an awesome ending too. Really great ending. So if you're into the Ocean's 11, the bank heist type of movie or story, you'll love, man, Going to the Chapel.
Well, there it is, man. If he's telling you to read a book, he might tell you to go check it out, pick it up. That's totally up to you, man. Because what we do here is buy or pass. That's the bottom line, man.
It's not hot doo-doo water.
Lukewarm.
No, it's good water, not doo-doo water. Good water.
Well, lukewarm water. I like taking a lukewarm bath. I've always wanted to take a bath with like a real fire underneath the bath.
No.
You never seen that before, where they have like wood and there's a fire and then a bathtub
Barry.
above.
No,
You
Barry.
have
That way,
control, Rob.
because
You
when
have
you take a
control.
bath, the water gets cold.
Only
Imagine
you.
having continuous heat.
no.
Who takes a bath? What are you, 3 years old?
I take it to de-stress.
It's for his Morbius nails. On
You
his
never went to
toes.
Lush before, where you got like these bath bombs, and you lay in the bath and you put it in, and then bubbles come up everywhere.
Do you honestly think Edwin has been in a shop called Lush? Come on. Do you know him yet?
Y'all just hate him.
5-year-old son.
Y'all hate on my sandals. Y'all hate on my baths.
Everybody hates on those sandals. Even the Romans are like, what the heck, man? Come on. Even better than that.
You're on Perry's Patreon. He's gonna start selling you guys bathwater. He's gonna start selling bathwater.
Perry's doo-doo water.
No, you take a shower first. No, you take a shower after. Well, you lay in the bath and then you let the water come out that's dirty, and then you refill. There's a process, you know.
Oh, yeah, I can only imagine, man. I can only imagine. Oh, Wolf Warner.
You need to take a bath after teabagging.
What the hell, Wolf? I don't know, man. We're just here hanging out. This is Bio Pass, man. We're
I
just
think he's
trying to.
talking about the book you talked about.
Yeah, who fucked up time?
Oh,
He buys everything.
that one is by. I'm trying to look at the app here, and well, my phone is acting up, so I can't give you the publisher on that one. But you go to the preview world. And you can find all that information on there. Oh man, this chat is just went off the rails, man. Woo! All right. So Perry, you got any more books? I know Edwin has one more. I'm done with indies. I know John is done with indies. What you got, Edwin?
I was gonna wait till Perry talked about it, man. From Boom Studios, that Magicians. I talked to Perry about it. I'm on the fence. I'm gonna look at it. I thought the first 3 issues were awesome, but I don't know if I'm gonna get issue 4, man. But it's like I've watched the Harry Potter movies, I've read the books, I enjoyed it, and that's what this is. But it's a more adult-oriented Harry Potter, and they're killing people and lighting them on fire, and I thought it was great.
They're using their wands in different ways.
Well, I read issue 1 because you guys told me to read it, and I actually enjoyed it a lot.
It was crazy cool, yeah.
And then the last page, I was like, whoa! And I wanted to get the second issue, but I might as well just get the trade, or
I would get the trade.
Yeah, that's a good recommendation.
Trade.
And if you do like it, watch the TV show. The TV show is really good.
Have you seen the TV show, John? I'm just curious. I've never seen it before.
It's on Wet Chicks. I mean Netflix.
Wet Chicks. Wait a minute.
What the heck?
It runs on Netflix.
Oh God.
Oh man. Well, Edwin knocked off his 3 books for indie. Perry gave me a list of how many books he read for indies. I'm just going with the flow here. I know there's one book out there.
A year.
Who says that you can't read sarcasm in the chat?
I'm taking that literal. I'm taking it literal, John. Fuck off. I've waited years to hear that.
TJ dropping sarcastic knowledge there. Yes, Perry. Show us your opinions.
Perry, go ahead.
All
right.
your wisdom.
All my indies are Usagi, Yojimbo, I think issue number 8. Battle Cats Tales of Aldaria, issue number 1, which I did a review on, which the artwork inside is like hyper realistic and it looks really cool. We got Crone, I think issue number 4. Kill Whitney Donovan. What else we got coming out with indies?
You got a lot more indies than I thought.
And then Tart, issue number 1.
And Money Shot, you're getting that Money Shot.
And Money Shot, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Magician.
And the Magicians, yeah. I didn't say those because we already went over those.
Look at his list. Perry's gotten a ton of those indies.
I like the indies.
Yeah, you do.
I'm picking up that Star Wars, and I throw that in there.
Ooh, Marvel.
That's Marvel.
I got to. I know.
Dylan just told me that Marvel book for Darth Vader is crazy cool. So I'm hyped up to get it.
Who's writing that?
You need that already. Books
Greg Pat.
Tomorrow.
Oh, he got it today. Greg Pat. Which he did that Hulk Vereen's the last book I read from him, and that was freaking awesome. So I want to see what
talented guy. I love Planet Hulk. I mean, that was an amazing story.
I want to see what he could do with lightsabers.
All right, guys. Thank you all for hanging out, man. We got one more category to take care of, and then we go through 2 more small ones. But right now, man, it's Marvel. Marvel's got a big week, guys. Marvel has a big week. Don't take that the wrong way. Yep.
Agree.
So let's
I like
do this,
bubbles.
man. Let's do this. John got some book. Edwin has some books. I don't know how many Perry got. He never told me. We just hang out here and we just
What does
go.
that mean? Perry's so woke he can't say Whitney. That's how you say the name of the book, right?
I think it's
Whitney.
Whitey. I think it's Whitey, but yeah.
Whitey.
I think
So
the book's
the
called
book's
Whitey. I don't think
called
there's an N.
Kill Whitney Wani. No,
Oh my
Kill
God.
Whitey Donovan. How do you say the name? Because someone please just say the name.
Don't worry, just pronounce your Japanese names and you'll be perfect. Just stick to that because
No, no.
That all day.
we're still struggling here with Burn.
Whitey, bitch. Kill
All right, man.
Whitey Donovan. Whitey Donovan, the slave master. Wow.
It took you a long time to get here, brother. It just took you a long time. But welcome. Hey,
You're
you're
here.
gonna ignore the fact that it took you so long to get here and just be happy you showed up.
Yep.
I am.
That
Gringo Donovan. That makes sense.
justice for comics.
Gringo Donovan.
Why do they make these damn titles so confusing?
All right,
Yeah,
man.
that
Let's
one was
get
really
to
a hard one. That was a really
Marvel because I know Edwin.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
Hour mark, man. Hour mark is where we like to.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, we'll cut it off at the hour mark and go watch my premiere.
You take more time talking shit about me than we do talking about books.
But you know what? I know Edwin doesn't eat any more ramen noodles, so we may go a little longer. You know, he's cutting off all the carbs. He comes here last week. He's like a slim gentleman like this, hanging around, just hanging out with me. It was nice to meet you, sir. And I'll be over San Antonio one day before I get to Perry's. But anyway,
Get the fuck out of here.
let's get to some Marvel books. Mr. John, Comics with Kids, kick it off here, man. What you got?
I'm certain that some of mine will pop up on other people's lists, so I'm going to go with one that I know on nobody's list. I've been enjoying, my girls and I enjoying that Spidey Venom Double Trouble. That is hilarious. The art is fun and different. It's not. It seems like it would be an IDW kids book, but it's not. It's really just funny. So it's like Spidey and Venom are roommates, and of course Venom is like the crappiest roommate ever. It's driving Spidey crazy, and then Venom decides he's going to switch. He's going to switch mind. He's got a machine that's going to switch their bodies so that he can pretend to be Spider-Man for a day and like ruin his reputation. And then Spidey's got to solve it, but everybody thinks he's Venom. So everywhere he goes, people are trying to catch him and stop him from doing stuff. It's funny. So this is issue 4 dropping.
All right,
It's freaking hilarious.
Who's writing that book? I don't.
Let me grab it for you. I got the other ones right here.
I put
Okay.
my John Hancock on there.
Hey now.
You have the ugliest signature ever, Perry. Godly.
That way no one copies it. Come on.
Hey, while he's gone, check it out. So I talked about this. Paper Girls, I will be sending this out to somebody so we can continue to get signatures on this first page. So I read it. I'm going to sign it, and then we're going to send it out to the community to get this first page signed by everybody in the community. Read it, sign it, send it out to the next person.
Nice.
So Air Spider, he knows what's up. That's the artist, I believe, Girihiru.
Okay.
And then the writer, I think, is Tamaki.
Tamaki?
Yeah. So it's very like
It looks
silly
like Spider-Man's
Japanese
getting a
anime
golden
style.
shower.
Yeah, very funny.
Nice.
So it just cracks me up. They got Doc Ock has shown up and Green Goblin has shown up. Like, it's just funny. So my girls and I both enjoy that a ton. So the 4th issue drops. 1-2 Comic Talk. He knows what's up. Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, Bruce is in the house.
Bruce.
Congrats on the job to 1K. So congrats, sir.
Whatever.
We got Lawson Comic.
What kind
Spider.
of beer you drinking, Bruce?
Air Spider.
All right, man. So let's keep it going here, man. Mr. Edwin, the ruler of all the comic jabronis, man. What you got on your Marvel list? You got about maybe.
No one ever.
I'm not getting rid of that sign. I'm not going to waste that back.
You're not.
All right, Edwin, what we got?
What you got, man?
Let's go Marauders. Oh, wait. Marauders.
Yeah, baby.
Mark
That's on my
Doers.
list.
That's on my list too.
Issue 7. I want to know, because is Kitty Pryde, is she going to die?
Heck yeah.
Damn, you want her to die, John?
I'm saying
John's like, killer.
I think it's great. I hope that they find a creative way to bring her back and not answer that question. That's what I'm because I think either the answer is yes or no, right? Either they bring her back or she died. And I don't like either one of those options. I want it to be like somebody rescues her and we don't ever find out. Could she be the one that can't be resurrected? That's more exciting to me.
Is she really a mutant? Because I know that's a question that's been brought up.
Yeah.
Go through the portal. Is she a mutant?
Yeah. I love the ending to issue 6. So I'm like, let's do this. I want more.
It was funny. I was at work and Edwin met he's met Danny. Danny's been in the house here a couple times. We did a live show. You guys probably seen him. Go back and watch a replay. But anyway, Danny's a cool homie. So one time he was we worked together, and I said, "Yo, man, you read Marauders?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm up to date." And I was like, "What do you think about Kate dying?" He goes, "What?" And he goes, "I haven't read that issue." I was like, "Oh, damn." So if I'm behind on my reading, Danny's behind on his reading. So it was funny. I was like, "What? Sorry, man." Well,
Rod's happy to meet someone that hasn't read a book. He hasn't read it.
Oh my god, yeah, man, things happen. So let's see here, man. So Mr. Perry, what you got
For Marvel?
Yes, sir. He's still looking for it.
The Immortal Hulk, that one shot that's coming out with fucking Tom Taylor writing it.
Spidey.
Hulk Spider-Man. Spider-Man Hulk. So that looks freaking cool, man. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Since they announced it, I was like, all right, this is gonna be. I mean, Tom Taylor. I love Tom Taylor, and he's jumping on this Peter Parker turning into Hulk. Like that's crazy. So that should be a fun read.
Nice, yeah. And I was thinking about that book, and so if you're gonna buy it, maybe I'll give it a shot, and we'll just take it from there. So that's on my buy list. All right, Mr. John, Comics with Kids. What you got next on your list?
Didn't you need to do one, Rod?
Oh, damn. Yeah, for sure.
Skipping himself.
Well,
at least he's not skipping Edwin this time.
I'm trying to behave here. I got all my notes ready.
I was saving one that I knew you'd mention, so I was just kind of letting you have your place, brother.
We'll do that one. We'll do that one together, man. But you know what? I'm picking up that Star Wars, and that's it, man. I'm just so curious to see what's going to happen here. And you know what? I read that Star Wars. It was actually Star Wars. It was a Darth Vader one, and I kind of like that Darth Vader book that dropped. It was about four issues, I think. And you know what? I just hope that this is not a book I'm adding to my pool list where I'm dropping Venom, where I'm dropping probably Immortal Hulk. Now I'm gonna add Darth Vader to the comic book pool list.
Hey, if you're enjoying it, no shame. Yep. Unless we give you a lot of shame. I mean, that could happen.
Sure.
I mean, we make fun of him for reading Transformers.
I think it's on my list too, Rod. That Darth Vader #1. I think it's gonna be awesome, man. The story right after Empire Strikes Back. That's a story I want to know more about. In between those two movies, there's a lot that happens, and I want to know what's going on.
Cool.
Dylan wrote me like 5 paragraphs, but the nutshell, he says he feels like people are going to go crazy over this Darth Vader book. So that gives me a little bit of excitement to go into reading that with like already having a good review out for it.
All right.
I'm excited.
We'll find out. I'm excited to read it. I know John's got a few more books to talk about. With that being said, I want to say thank you everyone that's hanging out on Buyer Paths right now. Man, thank you so much. This is what we do every Tuesday. Either have the comic triple threat. If not, we'll have the Four Horsemen, John Perry, Edwin. We are what you call the Four Horsemen gang. This is what we do every Tuesday, 8 o'clock for 47 weeks in a row, man. So don't miss it. Hit the notification bell. And from time to time, Wolf Warner's been in the house. So Wolf Warner, hey, man, if you want to jump in the show one night, let us know. And we'll send you the invite. There it is, man. Look at those sexy gentlemen right there.
Oh, my God. That's what I look like when I work out, huh?
Yeah. That's
Rob with the vest. I love the vest.
Oh Lord, that's the best, man.
Ross got the Bueller vest.
all right, man. Let's get through this.
How do you say it? In Huckley or in Hunyokli? In
You're supposed to be
Chuckley?
good at all these Asian names. I thought it was the American stuff.
I'm
you had
good with
told me.
Japanese names. I think this is Chinese. There's a difference.
All
I don't know how to say it. I feel like I've been
I've heard
saying
it
the name
I've heard it as
completely wrong.
Inyukli.
In Huckley?
In yuck is what I've heard.
Yuck.
Inyukli.
Okay. Got it. I'll be saying in yuck.
All right,
Korean.
John.
Okay.
Oh,
Go
I'm
on
sorry,
here, man.
because some who was it? Joe 4 bags of 7. He says, I'm not wasting my money on all the Star Wars stories. The only thing that I can say is that anything that Marvel puts out now is canon to the Disney Star Wars universe. So anything that you see in comics can technically be put into the movie. So these first appearances that we're seeing, you never know when they could show up in a movie, man.
All right.
People are running out there to go pick up Marvel books with some random first appearance of a nobody because they're going to show up for one scene in a movie. Pick this book up for $3.99, man. It's a good story, great cover, and there could be something hot going on in the book.
Like Ray getting down.
Like
Or
Star
going down.
Vader using his lightsaber for something other than killing.
I heard the they vibrate slightly.
I'm pretty sure they do. If you bang two of them together, you're gonna get some kind of vibration. What you got? What you got, John? Look at John.
You guys and your banging vibrations. I'm gonna move on. I do get that Mardours, so thanks for Mardours. I got 2 other books left, Rod. Are we gonna save the best for last or do it now?
Knock it out the way, man.
We're doing Daredevil 17, biatch. You know, I mean, honestly, I know that there's a couple haters on this panel. One who is a phony and one who is a real gentleman. But I will say, in this community, it seems to be pretty much stated fact
that people like hot garbage water.
Dude, no. Edwin, if that's your reading Daredevil, that's a fail right there. That's not the book I would have given anybody to start Daredevil.
I was A-OK this by somebody.
Who gave you that hot garbage water?
That was a fail right there, I gotta say.
I got to one story and I was like, oh my God, I hate Daredevil.
Yeah, that's not the right one. I
Ron just picked a random Daredevil book. He's like, hey, read this.
To you, man.
I'll hook it up. I'll make it right.
I appreciate you sending me an A-OK. You don't ever have to do that, but you do, and I appreciate it. I love you. But man, if you gave me a book so that I really would poop on Daredevil, thank you. This is the one. Thanks, man.
Yeah, let me reinforce your hatred for Daredevil.
We want to keep this rivalry going. So, yeah, Daredevil's amazing.
It was actually a gag gift, too, because I knew you wasn't going to like it. And you was on an airplane. You said you were going to read it. I was like, well,
make him read it. Make him do it.
And bust your balls right now while you're flying down to Tampa. So there it is, man.
I mean, you see it in the chat right now. The amount of people shouting out Zdarsky in this Daredevil run is amazing. Like, yeah, it is widely thought of as one of the best things Marvel's dropping month to month. And I think it's amazing. I'm enjoying it. Every time I'm thinking like, is it going to go somewhere? Something crazy happens, like Kingpin kills some guy in a bathroom or something. Like, it's just crazy. It just derails. It just derails. I love it. Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to issue 17 of that.
I don't like his outfit right now. He's got this whole black thing going on.
But I think it's
going to change.
It's important for the story, right? Because I think they're setting up maybe somebody else starting to wear that red costume for a little while. And I'm hopeful they go that direction, not forever, but just for a little bit, just because he is trying to find who he really is still. And I like that story.
All right, man. There it is. The people are talking, guys. Look at Perry and Edwin just reading the comments, man. Look, there it is. There's another one.
Millions of people go to McDonald's every day.
And you're one of them.
And I'm one of them, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of people do dumb shit,
Hilarious.
Gangbang legalizes Twinkies. That's why you like it.
Oh. All right, man. Let's see here. What you got? Edwin,
Edwin's up. Yeah.
This is probably the last issue of this I'm going to pick up with Dr. Doom issue number 5.
Yeah, I'm picking that up too.
If Dr. Doom is going to be a longer run or it's just staying at 5 or 6 issues, but I'm probably done after this one. I've enjoyed the first 4. I'll get the 5 issues and then drop it for something else.
That's fair.
All right, cool, man.
I'm doing both the A and B. The B cover I don't like, but it's got that Doctor Doom. He's lurking, and I'm like, all right, I gotta do the creeper cover. Even though the artwork isn't bad, I gotta stick with the creeper.
I will say Doom has some of the best lurking covers ever.
Yes.
Like it's like half of his Fantastic Four covers are just like the city, people freaking
It's
out.
like a
and he's
peeping
like-
Tom.
He's just leaning over the buildings, like, "What's up?"
Is the Invisible Woman? Is she
somebody.
changing it?
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny. Perry put a bunch of pictures on his Instagram storyline, and then he reaches down to the one with the two chicks are just laying out there, and then Dr. Doom said, "They're what was it?"
His minion says, Dr. Doom, what do we do with the ladies? And he's like, they're right where they need to be, and they're chained up next to his chair, like half naked. He's like, yeah, let's keep them there. He's a boss, dude. He toots his toot. He does what he wants.
Toots his toot.
So funny, man. I started laughing, man, so hard. I was like, I knew where it was headed when I was watching all the pictures of it. I saw that one, man. That was great.
I love his arrogance.
All right. So Perry, what you got, man? Are you
that
finished?
Doom too. I'm going to pick up the A and B cover of that Dark Agnes. I think Karen Gillan. Karen Gillan is doing that. So I want to dive into it. The B cover captivated me. And then I like the A cover. So I'm gonna.
What is that one about?
No idea. So whenever there's like a new number one that I'm kind of like curious about, I try to not know anything about it.
Nice.
So I go into it blind. So I don't have any type of expectations because I read a lot of synopsis and they give you a summary of like the first 4 or 5 issues.
Right.
And then you read the first issue and like, well, that wasn't really what I expected, and
That's
it kind
a
of
good
lets you
point. That's a
down.
good point.
So that's what I try to do that a lot.
Well, I mean, I've loved Die and Once in Future. Those are both by him. So kind of like, do you want to try something else from him? I would assume it's going to be something entertaining, if nothing else.
No, this isn't Kieran Gillen.
Oh, it's not?
The Dark
Pretty sure it is.
Perry lying to me?
No, pretty
Dark
sure.
Agnes?
Yeah.
Well, Midtown has it as Becky Cloonan is the writer.
Hold on.
That damn Midtown, man.
It's done by Stephanie Hans.
Is it 70 Hounds?
The cover or the artwork inside?
The cover. The artwork inside is Luca Pizzari. But Midtown has been wrong before. I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I thought so. Who knows? Well, I still want to, jump into it. That B cover looks awesome. I like the A cover too. Who the hell's Bethany Colon? Let's see.
Jump into it head first.
Jump into her colon. Let's see.
All right. While you're doing that, there's a question out there I want to throw out. Should I pick up Captain America?
Nope.
The end, number 1. That's on my list. I was just curious to see what you guys would say. So that is a straight pass.
I hear it's a good read. But I mean, if you're looking for spec or something, or I don't know why you would just read the final issue if you hadn't read the stuff leading up to it. So for me, it's for the book, for the reading, I would prefer it in a digital or trade. And for a spec buy, it seems weird because there's no way that's going to show up in a movie where they're going to kill him that way or whatever. Whatever.
All right.
The end books have been a letdown.
It's written by Eric Larson too. I don't remember Eric Larson writing. I always knew him as an artist.
Is he doing the whole run of Captain America?
No, he's doing
so.
the end.
Just the end. Okay.
He's writing it and doing the artwork.
I know he's. I mean, obviously he's written Savage Dragon since the beginning, but that's the only thing I know from him.
Okay. So he did the artwork and the writing for Savage.
Yup.
I didn't know of anything else that he'd done.
All right, man.
Yeah, writing wise, I don't. I mean, obviously he had a lot of time drawing Spidey, but I don't know if he. I don't think he wrote very much of that, if any.
Cool, man. There's a few more comments just popping out here in the chat, man. Let's see here. He coming from Van Rangi and Vigilante, he did the Co-Eternal before that. Great artist.
I do love his artwork. Yeah.
Oh man, want it back, man.
Well, come to
I looked down here when I walked in the cave, and I'm like, I'm missing something, man. But that's all right.
You look down here and you missed your huevos. I didn't say
not on there, but somewhere else in general. My secret location was right here, Mr. the Ruler of all the combat jabronis, he took the Le Champion coconut. And right now he is Le Champion until I'm going to buy
With
two
the
coconuts. I'm going to call myself tag team coconut champion, man. All right, man. So let's keep it going here. John, you got any more Marvel? I think you got two more.
Did we skip Perry or is it who's
Oh no, I'm done with
I don't know
Marvel.
what Perry got. He never gave me a number.
I got one left.
All right, go ahead.
Like I said, I'm a big Zdarsky fan, and he's got a new book coming out, and it's drawn by the husband and wife team that I think are amazing, the Dodsons. So you got Chip Zdarsky and the Dodsons doing X-Men and the Fantastic Four, and I'm definitely going to get issue 1 of that. I think it's the sort of the I don't know, the payoff to the setup from House of X, where they said that that Reed Richards' son Franklin was welcome in Krakoa, and that he's a mutant, and that Reed Richards' kid now is like the one straddling the line between the humans and the mutants, and that he could very well have to choose sides.
John,
Is that the cover with Doom?
say mutant.
I picked it as my regular cover of the week. If you want me to show you,
Sure.
All right.
Clarence
Price asking a question about Old Man Quill.
That guy.
Share tab, and it's this one.
Old Man Quill is highly recommended by John.
It's great. I will say the cost of trades from Marvel is baloney. And to prove that to you, you could buy the 2 trades for Old Man Quill for $30, or you can go on eBay and spend like $20 and get the actual freaking issues. So don't buy the trade for that. Buy the freaking issues. Yeah, so that's my regular cover of the week. I just dig the Dodson art style. He did an amazing run on Wonder Woman. Really cool stuff. So you get Storm on there. You get sorry. You get the FF on there. You get Professor X with his crazy hat thing.
I think the Mark Brooks cover is going to sell out.
It is a good one, yeah.
The connecting cover for this.
There's like 7, 8 covers, so there's a ton of them.
All right, cool. I guess maybe I'll pick it up too. Now you mention it, it's like, all right. Well,
it's Chip Zdarsky who's been writing. I mean, you look at the Spider-Man Life Story, which was amazing. You look at the Daredevil run. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt for sure.
I'm going to have to give it a shot, man. Go ahead.
The Richards kid, Franklin Richards, is the strongest mutant ever. Like that's something that they've talked about a long time ago when he was first born. He started showing up in Fantastic Four issues. He's supposedly the strongest of the strong. So we'll see how that all works out.
And I think that's going to be a big part of where Hickman kind of wants to go with this is setting up the conflict between the FF and the X-Men, and having Franklin in the middle, because he's both powerful and important to both. I think is going to be a big important piece.
But check it out. This is a story that's played out already because we've seen Avengers versus X-Men with the Phoenix in the middle,
right?
Fighting over that. So it's a story we see. It's a I hope they give us something a little different, but
kill that kid. Freaking kill that kid.
On to the next one.
All right, man. So we're almost down to the very end here. Mr. Perry Comics. Edwin, are you done or you have one more Marvel? And then we hang out with Perry. He could talk about whatever Marvel book he has. I know he mentioned one already, but
I'm done. I made a switch.
Oh. He made the switch.
I put a book out during the show. I was like, I don't need it.
All right. Looks like Perry is frozen. Oh, he's moving his eye. He's doing some lurking stuff. So you know what that means, guys. You want to do some lurking, you know where to find the lurker at.
I do have one more Marvel book, but it is a cover by. I don't care for the story. John was just talking about it. The X-Men Fantastic Four. The C cover, the I think it's Brooks, where it's a connecting cover. And it has Doom, like his face is straight down the middle. I've seen the full image, and it looks crazy. And I think it's so freaking cool. And I'm looking forward to MegaCon because he always comes to MegaCon, and he always sells his connecting covers as big prints.
Oh,
so
nice.
that's a print that I kind of want to get to throw on the wall.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of cool covers for that book, but give it a shot. I mean, Spider-Man Life Story was probably the best miniseries of last year. The
It was
guy,
good. I enjoyed it.
that's Zdarsky. The guy can write, you know. So
Yeah.
it
No
might be
orgies in that, so I was slightly let down.
He wrote White Trees.
He
Zdarsky.
did. He did. He
And as
busted
much
his
as
nut
that
on
first
that.
issue was insane,
It was.
I like the second issue. I like how they tied everything together.
Not me.
I don't like Daredevil, and I'm not going to read it, man. I don't care what you do with that character. He sucks. He sucks.
All right, guys. So we're down here to the very end, man. So what was your best regular cover of the week and your best variant cover of the week? So I'll go first. My regular cover of the week is Star Wars, the Darth Vader. That was my thumbnail. I loved it a lot. And then Edwin has one here. We're going to show it right now. We're going to screen share this.
I love this Turtles Power Rangers cover, man.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Rocksteady, you got the Foot Clan on the side. You got that Green Ranger Shredder on there.
Yeah.
This cover probably could have done without the Power Rangers and Turtles on it and just made it a strictly villains cover.
That would have been cool.
And it would have been even better, but I still love this cover.
Nice. Perry Comics got his up here right now. Let's see. Whoa, yeah.
This looks cool, man. That Immortal Hulk, the Hulk and Spider-Man. It looks freaking cool, man. I like that. I think that's a regular cover, right?
Yeah, that's the cover A, I think.
Very cool.
No, wait, it's got to be the B because it isn't Ross do the A's. No, that's not. That's the just regular Immortal Hulk. This is the mini, right?
That was a variant.
Oh, well, you could leave up your variant, and then we could jump to John and see his regular and variants and all that stuff.
I'll show you yours. You show me mine.
You know. And let's see here. All right.
Oh, and we threw Perry out.
I didn't do anything. He threw himself out.
So I'll say I'm not going to buy this book. This is my like whatever expensive variant. This thing is like legit expensive. That's the Jay Lee Red Sonja. This cover is gorgeous.
Bro,
and there's so many backgrounds for it.
Shows you the next book I got for my variant cover.
Is that Red Sonja?
Yeah.
This is the Red Sonja Jay Lee.
Like she's about to get eaten out.
This is the 1 in 100. I think there's also a black and white and a yellow background.
But
Yeah.
that's also the regular cover, the A cover.
Right, with the lettering.
With the lettering on there. So if you want that cover and you don't mind it not being the Virgin variant, I would get that one. That's mine. The Red Sonja variant.
That's
Why is
another
his mouth
great one.
open.
Yeah.
His mouth's open in between her legs.
Dude, this looks so. I don't need Red Sonja, but this cover to me, man, is awesome.
Yeah, the Red Sonja covers this
did
week.
that?
If you haven't seen them, they're all fire. There's so many good ones.
Who did this one?
Hey, can one of you guys pull up Batman 88, the Matina cover? That
I'm
is my
sorry.
variant.
It's your show. I'm sorry. Pardon me.
You said Batman 88?
Yeah,
All right.
Which
here.
cover?
the
I am
Matina.
Slightly, I'm like a little bit.
The one with the like
you know.
split, and it's like Penguin,
Yeah.
Catwoman,
Yeah.
Batman.
Of course, anything with Catwoman. That I need to get that, man.
Nah. I mean,
I don't know, man. I mean, they all look the same now.
I like it, man. I don't know.
like if it was just Batman's face and nothing else, I think it would look a little bit better. But yeah, no, I'm with Jabroni on that. I'm kind of Matina out. Like,
And
there's
I don't-
artists that could do the same style. Like you look at Ross, the last 20 years of Ross, it's fucking fire every time. It looks amazing every time. And it's like Matina, it's like I'm just like a little bit, it's oversaturated and it's just like the same
Well,
exact
it's
thing.
nice to see an artist that like breaks the mold for themselves a little bit. So like, I'm not a big Jay Lee fan, but I saw that Red Sonja and I was like, dang, that does not look like a cheap Jay Lee drawing. That looks like he nailed that. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
And I've seen some Jay Lee covers that he's done on Justice League where I'm like, this is not that.
Oh. He yeah.
That one's awesome.
He's
I
in-
don't know. Red Sonja, I'm picking it up tomorrow. F it. I'm buying it.
You got
Boom.
Perry. Oh, there it is. We cannot end the show without Perry showing
They got
what is
awesome
that?
lightsabers.
What is that
holding the cucumber or
Is
whatever.
that
Those are dildos.
But I mean, like, what is this for an issue of the book?
Yeah. It's a Star Wars homage.
I understand that, but what issue is it for?
Issue number 1.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Yeah. It's a hard one to find. You got to really go to the gutter of the internet to find it.
Yeah, he. I'm pretty sure you found it.
I like how they made the stars condom wrappers in the background.
I like how Perry's video is going to premiere right now.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah, I
someone's
just
got
got
a
a
notification bell
I
on.
just got the notification bell. Bing.
That's it, man.
Scary.
Oh man, get ready for this premiere. We
Everyone's
already
on the
know where it's
top of
headed to. All right, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, I think we've covered everything where we're gonna buy your pass. Let me know right now if I left something out.
I
Nope,
don't think so.
I think we're
I
good.
think we're good.
All right, Mr. John, comments with kids. What you got coming up on your channel? Let the people know. Congrats to 1,000 on the
yeah.
road to 2,000, brother.
I'm dropping another review video hopefully Thursday. I've got it all ready to be edited and put together. I've all shot, so that's going to hopefully go down on Thursday. I'm off tomorrow, so I will not be doing any of my normal Wednesday shows. Family's coming into town, and we're going to be going out to dinner. So I've got a different sort of Wednesday,
Oh,
and then of course Saturday.
Where he would be live on the phone eating dinner, and it'd be, hey guys, I'm doing it like Perry did.
But yeah, now I'm at 1,000. I can do that, right? I'll be walking down the street like Biggie Shack doing videos,
I thought that's why the family was coming over. Y'all celebrating 1,000 subs.
right? I still hide from my family my YouTube channel, so
Closet YouTuber.
All right, Mr. Edwin, the comic jabroni, the ruler of all the jabronis out there. What you got coming up on your channel? Let the people know.
So Thursday, as always, I'm going to drop a review video. It'll be over Marvel, DC, or Indies. Haven't decided yet. There is, boom. Go check it out after this. Friday, I will be live. It's going to be in the evening because I got military duties Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm going to go live on Friday, and I'm going to pick who is getting this book next to read it and sign it. What I hope, guys, is that you do, if you want to be a part of this, read, sign, and send it out to the next person. Don't keep it in your collection.
yeah, don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't do that. But I'll have other trades to send out too to do the same. Let's do this as a community, guys. Send out trades that you have in your collection you don't really care about. Have other people read it. We'll sign it. We'll send it out, man. We'll start a revolution.
All right, be that Daredevil right there. I just gave you. Be sign it and just send it out.
Just throw it away.
The garbage heap.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Give it to the garbage man. Here, bro.
Mr. Perry, man, what you got, man? We already.
I got a live premiere that John is so graciously showing. I think I'm going
it's
live
gonna be
tonight.
over by the time this show is over.
Yeah, all my videos I do, they're like very quick, in and out. You know, I don't like to waste people's time.
Harry,
go in and get out.
Harry doesn't do anything slow.
Nope.
Everything's fast.
Yeah.
3
so
minutes. That's it. In and out.
oh man. No, I gotta.
And he froze. He pulled a rod.
Who?
You did.
Me?
Yep, there it is. Not me this time, buddy.
No,
I can't freeze because you can see my background keeps moving.
Yeah, the lights keep changing.
All right, man. That's Perry Comics. He's live right now on his premiere. Guys, check it out. Hit that like right now. Yo, I'm your boy Rod the Rican. You can find me every Saturday, Sunday, and on Tuesdays. And we got Coast to Coast Comics Saturday. We're gonna have an open invite, and then we have the comic book community shout out show. We'll have a great time on there. With that being said, we are the Four Horsemen on Buy Your Pass every other Tuesday, depending if John is available. If not, we are the Comic Triple Threat. Yo, until next time, take care, and like Perry does.
Come on, that's the best exit ever. Come on.
It is.